Yeah. Yeah. Okay, welcome everybody. Not a late night game today, but Sunday afternoon, coming to you from the border of Denver and Aurora. Thank you all for sticking with us last night. I know it was late for a lot of you on the East Coast, really late. We thought it was late for us, but it was really late for you, so thanks for watching last night. You caught a good one. Exciting and good result. So we're happy about beating Rampage, whom we have not beat this year. The last time we beat them was in the state playoffs last year. We beat them, and then they beat us, and then it went to a third game, and we lost them in overtime. So it's been a year since we beat the Rampage, and it felt good to beat them last night. So we beat Tbirds on Friday, as you know, you have been watching. And we're going to expect a good one today again against Tbirds. So thanks for joining us. Owen, Chase, Lannon, and Tbirds win it. Get into the zone quickly. Behind around. Ooh, there's a big hit. Bjorn. Puck comes out of the zone. Owen almost grabs it. Cycles back to James. James outlet pass. Tbirds are coming with some heat. They don't like that they got beat last time. Owen is in the corner working. Lannon comes in to try to grab it, and he cycles it around to Bjorn. Bjorn behind the net into the near corner and moves it across to Owen. Owen behind the net, makes a move in front, looking for the outlet pass. He tries to get it up. They keep it in. Turnover, backdoor, just doesn't connect. All right, we got to get it out of our zone. Chase does, but then takes a big hit. And we get it across the red line for the first time. They pick it up, bring it in through center ice, make a move to the outside, shot through, batted aside by Lars. Lincoln puts it down ice, and icing is called. That was kind of a marginal icing call, and we're way, way away. So at least we're on this, as you remember me complaining before, this ice arena is freezing due to the air conditioning unit that's right here to my right. We're on a little pad. Puck is going to be dropped. Ryan's going to take the face. Lars is right here. Lars goes back to get it. He sends it across, up and around. Lincoln bangs it up and then picks it up, backs it around to TJ. TJ makes a nice move. Good choice, TJ. Goes wide side over to Lars. Lars skates it up across the red, dumps it in on net. Puck comes back. Juicy rebound. Caden was almost there. TJ comes, loses an edge. T-Birds pick it up, looking for a centering pass. There's one shot, and TJ grabs it. Comes to the near boards, hard up off the glass and out, and then it hits a T-Bird and bounces back into the zone. They get a delayed offsides. Back in our zone, we're spending a lot of time down in our zone. We haven't even gotten really, well, we did get a puck on net, but backhand centering pass doesn't connect on the back door again. And there we go. Jacob gets out, gets in, puts a nice shot on, but I think that was deflected off of possibly the shoulder or the glove of their goalie. Picked up by T-Birds. We got to turn it up here because they're physically and speed outpacing us at the moment. Jackson comes around with some speed, leaves it for Owen. Owen, nice centering pass. Owen hits Kane. Kane bumps it back up to Xander. Xander moves it across to Jacob. Jacob down, centering pass, goes off the back of the net, picked up by T-Birds and sent, interrupted by Owen. Owen leaves it for Jacob. Jacob sends one through, kicked down to the back of the net. Owen has it. Owen dumps it off to Xander. Xander sends a shot through, glove saved by their goalie, and that's way far away. I'm just realizing, sorry about that. So I'm at the other end of the rink, so I have to zoom in a lot to get down there. So 0-0 is the score, 14:09 left in the first, and we've got two of them our players down here to my right outside, not dressed to skate. One being Colt. He was hurt in an auto accident, broken rib, concussion, Possibly something with his shoulder. So he's going to find out tomorrow. There's a shot. Nice job by Xander to run that one up and into the netting. And then the other one here, I'll give you a shot of these guys. So closest to me is Riddick, and then Colt is next to him in the blue suit. Riddick is serving a game suspension for defending Lincoln last night. As you recall, another face-off here. Phillip is in net. Phillip's already been tested. I don't know what the shots are. I don't think they're keeping him. I'll look. Puck drop, win back. Xander has it. Kane's got him some support. Xander skates out near side, up off the glass, hits Jack Stewart. Jack gets it in. Bjorn comes on, and James, so a defensive switch. They come out of the zone, dump it, and chase. James gets there first. They have possession. Puck comes to the near boards right underneath us. They cycle it back to the point and out of the zone. Jack Stewart gets on after him. They go wide side, back it up, and then they kick it in around. Phillip holds it up behind our net, leaves it for Owen. Owen picks it up, comes out with some speed. He hits Landon. Landon tries to center a pass across to Chase. Owen has it in the zone. Owen, bottom of the circle, around behind the net. Looking for... Oh, nice. Owen to Chase. Chase puts one on, but their goalie saves it. That was a great opportunity right there. Owen was going to go all the way around the net, but then he held up and hit Landon, or I think it was Landon or Chase. I think it was probably Chase on the near side for a shot and a save by their goalie. Good play. Owen takes the face, comes back, cross to James. James sends one in on net. Goalie holds on for a whistle. Nice shot. Way to get some pucks towards the frame, which is what we need to have happen right now. 13:04, and then Tbirds have this other like spot up here in the middle, which is a nice spot, but I didn't want to be up with their whole crowd. So that's why we're relegated to this end of the rink, which still isn't too bad. Lannon has it, working the near corner, behind the net, still has it. Lannon hustling. Lannon dumps it right back down to Owen. Owen sends it through. Oh, there was an opportunity. Nice play by these boys. Lannon again. Lannon, moves it through. Oh, just James steps up. Nice job, James, but Owen cycles it back. Come out of the zone, gets quickly into our zone. Bjorn skates behind our net into the far corner. Bjorn looking for an outlet pass. He hits, almost hit James. Was looking for him. Line change, Trudge, Lincoln. Lars comes on. Lannon looks like he's still stuck out there. Ooh, sorry, pass. Nice kick save by Phillip, and then there was a rebound, another shot on Phillip, and he covered that one for a whistle. Nice save by Phillip. Another face-off right in front of us. So I guess in terms of filming, we're in the right location. I just wish it were in the other end. Tbirds have it. Nice job by Caden. Caden backs it over to Lincoln. Lincoln goes through, squirts through. Shot saved by their goalie. Nice play by the boys, rushing the net. Good pressure on. That was a quick out by Caden. Backhanded over to Lincoln. Lincoln shot down that far board and put a shot on, and their goalie held on for a save. Lincoln takes the face off here. Wins it back. Shot! And, blocker save. Juicy rebound. Comes out to TJ. TJ across the Lars. Lars tries to hit one of our boys, but it gets through everybody and picked up by their D. And kid back pedals. Still has it. Jumps it off to their D. D to D. There's a big number 18 out there. He's got the puck right now. But they're monkeying around in their end, and they're going to start to pay the price, but they touch the puck up, and that should be icing, and it is. So Phillip grabbed that one. 11:29 left in the first period. Score is 0-0. It's way down there. Their goalie's a big boy too. I see Jacob, Xander, Kane, Jackson, and Owen. So so far, correct me if I'm wrong, but I haven't seen Fisher yet. I don't know. There's a shot. Doesn't make it through. Jackson goes behind the net. They kick it out to the far boards. And up and out. Kane backpedals. They dump it around. That should be icing. No, they wave it. Holy shit! Damn, did you see that hit? Woo! Luckily, Xander was far enough away from the boards, and we get a delayed penalty. Xando takes another one. Yeah, good job, Xander. Man, that was a frickin' dangerous hit. That should be a 2 and 10 from behind, or a boarding or something. Let's see what they put up on the board. First power play units heading out, 10:59 remaining in the first. They put only 2 minutes up there. My opinion, that was a 2 and 10 because that was pretty bad from behind. Luckily, Xander was able to collect himself before he ran into the boards. Jacob out there, Owen, Lincoln, and Landon, Chase. Chase, one-timer. Goalie saves it. Glove save. Chase fired that one off from Landon. So, just to reset, Landon, Owen, Chase, Jacob, Lincoln. Sorry about that before. Jacob takes the face-off this time. Normally Riddick would be out here, but Riddick is down to my right, off the rink. Off the ice. So yeah, there goes a 2 and 10, I think. They're adding another kid in the box. Should have done that before we started playing. So hopefully, I think that was a 2 and 10 on that kid. It sure looked like it to me. Puck back. Back to Owen. Owen walks the line, leaves it for Chase. Chase walks down, top of the circle, down, bottom, back up to Chase. Chase, down to Landon. Landon back to Chase. Chase, up to Owen. Owen walks across. He comes down. Lincoln and Owen switch. Owen behind the net. Owen to Lincoln. Lincoln sends one through, just up and wide. Hit Jacob actually coming up. And they get it, and they send it down the ice. Owen collects it behind the net. Landon and Chase head out with them. Everybody's going at full speed. Leaves it for Landon. Landon bumps it off the back boards. Picked up by Owen. Owen circles up around. Owen across to Chase. Chase back up to Owen. Owen moves it to Chase. Chase walks in. Dot. Shot. Goal. Everybody's hands are up. Goal is waved off by the ref. Our guys thought that went in. Referee calls it no. Jacob was there hammering away. Oh, that was a close one. Good play, though. Good play. Oh, that was close. Would have been nice to get that, but I think we'll get it right here. We have 58 seconds left. Okay, now we have, I think Ryan is at center. Lars, shot by Caden. Goalie saves it again, holds on. He's not letting any big rebounds out, or not very many anyway. So Ryan takes the face again. TJ, Lars, puck back to Lars. Lars walks across. Lars moves it down to Trudgeon. Trudgeon moves across the middle. He gets it. He moves in, looking for shot. Shot, and no whistle, but no action. So it was in Jackson's pants, in his breezers, I think. Maybe rode up his leg into his breezers. So Jackson, Caden, Lars, Ryan, and TJ. 40 seconds remain on our man advantage. Puck gets, ooh, nice job by TJ to keep that one alive. He bumps it down to Jackson. Jackson up to TJ again. TJ kind of sends it across to Lars. Lars to TJ. TJ, big one-timer. And Caden pulls that one in, saves it, gets it back over to Tej. Tej moves it up to Caden. Caden top, down to Tej. Tej pinches in, looking for a shot. He doesn't have it, moves it to Lars. Lars back to TJ. TJ goes right side, and oh, beautiful setup. Ryan was on that back door. He shot it, but the goalie saved it. Ryan working it around. 4, 3, 2, centering pass. Picked up by Tbirds and sent out of the zone. Their guy comes out of the box. Ryan gets the puck. It's 5-on-5. Ryan shoots it and he scores! On the transition, Ryan puts it in unassisted, and the Riders go up by 1. They're all cocky that they just killed the penalty, and Ryan takes it down and makes them pay the price. Good job, Ryan. Yeah, baby. I don't know who that came from, but I think Ryan took it from this side, went across on the far side and shot it, and I think it went in the top left corner as we look at the net. So that was a beautiful play. Now there's Fisher out there. I must have just missed him. Jack is out there now, and splits RD, comes back. James grabs it, near corner. James across to Bjorn. Bjorn bats it around to our net, or this side, the boards, and James skates it out. James bangs it in. Lincoln is out there with Jack and Fisher. So, overshot, foot race. Fisher's back. Fisher! Tbirds respond. Tie it up with an odd man rush. And the score is 1-1. It didn't take them long to respond, but we're going to get that one back. Okay, we're looking at Chase, Owen landing up front, Xander, and Kane on defense. Puck drop picked up by Chase. He leaves it for Kane. Kane over to Xander. Xander walks up to the red. He sends one in on net. Kicked aside by the goalie into the far corner. Back up, and the puck is at the blue line, comes out. Chase backhands it over to Xander. Xander back pedals, gives it to Kane, and Kane grabs it, gets it out of the zone, goes up the far boards. Chase puts pressure on him, and we almost keep it in. Owen has to come back to grab it. Owen moves it across to Xander right in front of us. Xander turns, sends it up, batted down with a high stick, but now it's a 2-on-1 going the other way. Shot, broken stick. Puck gets shot out of the zone, and that will be an icing. Kid's stick just disintegrated on that shot. You can see the blade plus about 3 inches of the stick, of the shaft are there. Thing fell apart. Okay. Ryan, Lincoln, Caden up front. Lars and TJ are on the defense. 7:41 remaining in the first. Score is 1-1. Ryan. They win it back. Kid walks through, sends one. There. Ooh, that was a rebound. Nice save by Phillip, but a rebound comes out. Puck is in the corner. TJ's battling. Picked up by Ryan. Ryan grabs it. Sends it up to Lincoln. Lincoln tries to get it up, and they keep it alive. There we go. Ryan finally gets it out. Ryan goes wide side. Makes a move around his guy. Puck is in the far corner. Puck is down low behind the net. Comes all the way up and out. TJ's chasing it back. Not a lot of pressure on him, but he picks it up. Skates behind the net. Leaves it for Lars. Lars resets. 6:59 remaining in the first. Lars skates out, gets it to Trudge. Trudge skates up the near boards, cuts to the middle. Cross, makes a move to the outside, and we're offside. Choo. Okay. Owen, Jackson, Jacob up front, Bjorn, and James on defense. Puck drop, win back. James swats at it. Puck is loose, goes over to Bjorn. Bjorn picks it up off the far boards, backpedals a bit, and then he sends an outlet pass. That's going to be icing. Got deflected and didn't hit the stick-to-stick pass. That's what coach says, instead of saucing it across the ice. Stick-to-stick. Sounds like good advice to me. Owen at center. Puck win back to Tbirds. Cross, one-time shot, goes wide. Picked up by them in the corner. Ooh. Winds up back in front of the net, and Bjorn guided it away. But Jackson finally picks it up. He hits Jacob, gets off of his stick a little bit, comes all the way back to James. James gets run off the puck a little bit, And nice job by Jacob to pick it up, get into the zone. Jacob shot, and oh, I thought that was going in. Comes all the way back out of the zone. Bjorn grabs it, sends it across to Kane. Kane back over to Bjorn. Nice defensive work here. Oh, a little bit far on the bounce pass. And right back on Bjorn's stick. Bjorn gets the red line, sends it in. Icing is waved. Actually, it was about a foot or so. This side of the red line should have been icing, but they didn't call it. Fisher comes in, gets after him. Shot wide, near boards, up to the near point. Kid sends it back down, near corner. Two riders are there. Kane and Bjorn. Bjorn gets it. Bjorn gets it up to Jackson. Jackson backhands it up and out, and icing is waved. Kane steps up. Xander has to hustle back. He's got one on. Xander is careful because he just got run that last time. Lincoln comes in with some speed. Lincoln hustling. Getting tied up. Xander. Nice one-hand pass up the board. Sends it in. Winds up in the far corner. There we go. Lincoln comes out. Xander's going with him. He's got Jack Stewart. Lincoln goes wide. Lincoln cuts to the middle. He moves it. Oh, shoot. Just a split second too late. Xander was going in. Lincoln made the pass across to Jack on the near side, and we were just offside by a smidgen. And that's an official term. Just a split second too late. Xander was going in. Lincoln made the pass across to Jack on the near side, and here TJ picks up the puck. TJ sends it in. Down below the net. Owen tries to get there. Lincoln runs into somebody. Ooh, kid punches Lincoln in the back of the head. Cross-checking him. Owen goes down. Shot by Jack. Saved by their goalie. Kid walks in, dumps it around. TJ picks it up in the near corner. TJ puts a body in front of him. TJ, nice job. Owen with a good hit. Kid is down. Let's go. Let's move it. Let's move it. There we go. Owen finally has it. Comes away with it. He gets it up. Kid puts Jack on his keister, but not in a really bad way. Ryan hustles. Oh, Phillip didn't get all that he wanted on that. TJ tries to get it up. Chase leaves it. Winds up back with TJ in the near corner. Then they cycle it around to Lars. Lars gets it up and out, pulled down by Ryan. Ryan gets across the red, gets across the blue, leaves it for Landon. Landon tries to center it, picked up by Tbirds, and they come the other way. And into the zone, into the near corner behind the net. Far side boards, picked up by Landon. Landon skates it out, across the blue, gets the red, makes a nice move around his defender. And Landon, whoa, that was pretty. Chase went in for a big hit that missed. And Tbirds have it. They're coming the other way again. No let up on this one. 1-1 is the score. James into the near corner. Shakes his guy. He gets hit. Ryan takes a hit. Tbirds have it. Looking for the centering pass. Kid in the middle. Shot deflected wide into the near corner. James up off the glass. Out of the zone. Tbirds have to clear. Landon kicks it up to Ryan. Ryan gets into the offensive zone. Jackson, or that's Caden. Caden is out there trying to put some pressure on. Kid backhands it up and out. That's going to be icing. And it is. 2:43 remain in the first period. Score is 1-1. Wonder if they still have that kid in the box, the 2-10er that hit Xander. I don't really see, but the plexiglass in this place is among the worst ever. Hard to see through. Owen, I can tell, is at the face-off just by his stance. Caden, and shot! Back down to Caden. Caden backs it around to, who is that? Owen. Owen leaves it for Xander. Xander walks in. Shot! Kick save. Lincoln gets there, goes behind the net. Lincoln in the far corner. Avoids a check, and then he gets pinned up on the boards. Puck comes loose. Owen has it. Owen still has it. Walks across the center. Centering. Shot down. Oh, shoot. Lincoln was almost there. Oh, dang, that was a good one. That puck just bounced back the other way, and the net was open on that side. Kane gets back on this puck. He brings it around to the near corner and then leaves it for Xander. Xander backhands it up to Owen. Owen looking for help. Looking for help. Owen does touch. Oh, there's a hit in the back on Kane. Caden down pressuring. Lars comes up, and they're going to ice that one, so I'm not going to chase it. It's going to come all the way back. Woo. Again, high pace here, high physicality. 1-1 is the score, 1:45 remaining in the first period. Jacob, TJ, Jackson, Fisher, and Lars are out there right now. Fisher takes the face off in the far corner of the offensive zone. Puck drop. Jacob at his feet. We keep it in. Jacob trying to get a shot off. Fisher's looking for it. Fisher gets hit high in the head. A no call. And the puck bounces out of the zone, and TJ comes back to grab it. Holds up behind our net, comes out near side, then he circles back around. He's got Lars. Go. They're saying go. High up off the glass. That's going to be icing. So that was... Who do we have going out there right now? Landon, Owen, Chase, TJ, Lars. So let's go, boys. Let's turn it up just a notch right here. Win back by Owen. TJ has it. TJ up and out. There we go. Chase is, almost there. Puck comes up. Owen turns, gets rubbed up. Nice step by Lars. Lars sends it up to Landon. Landon gets into the zone. Landon still has possession. He goes wide side. Oh! Holy mackerel. So that one went to who shot it over to Chase on the far side, and Chase hit. Owen gets the goal. Owen walks that one through from Chase, and I think it was Landon that got that secondary on that one. That was beautiful. Riders up by 1. Nice job, boys. So far, Owen gets one. And then who got our first? I didn't write it down. That was, you're going to have to help me remember. Okay. Puck. No, icing's waved. Phillip has it. Phillip backs it around to Bjorn. Bjorn hits Chase. Chase going down. He's got plenty of speed and space and makes a nice shot. Rebound out in front. And the puck is loose. Comes into the near corner. Owen back to James. James sends it down. Far side boards. Ooh, just comes out of the zone. Bjorn sends one in over the net. Ryan comes in to put some pressure on. They get it up and out. James gets it wide side over Lincoln. Lincoln has it. Lincoln shot and didn't go in. Ryan, nice. Lincoln hits that kid down there. Okay, Ryan gets it into the zone. They backhand it over to the boards, and Bjorn keeps it alive. Kid loses an edge, but they get it out, and that is the end. At the end of the first, Riders up by 1. Nice going into the second with with a goal advantage. This time I'll actually, no guarantees on the third, but at least for the second, I'll change the title of the period so that we will be in the second period. Yesterday I didn't change it at all, so we were in the first period the whole game. Sorry about that. Bjorn is heading to the locker room. I don't know why. Maybe he's got an equipment change that he needs to make. But so far, Ryan gets on the board first. Owen from Chase second on a beautiful passing play. Passing is a good thing. When you do it, it works. So Riders up by 1 at the end of 1. Coach Eric is giving him the pep talk. And we switch ends. So the thought is we're going to be spending a lot of time down in this zone now this is the attack zone. So Ryan, Cade, and Lincoln, along with Kane and Xander on defense. Ryan takes the face. Puck comes back to Lincoln, holds it in. Gets cross-checked from behind, but he keeps it alive. And then they move it out. Puck winds up behind our net. Caden moves it up to Ryan. Ryan, way big outlet. Or sorry, that's Caden now. Caden with the shot. Gets interrupted and flutters over the net. Comes back up. Kane has it, sends one in. Puck is loose. Oh, Ryan tried to swat that with a backhand. There was a little bit of a rebound. I see more rebounds coming off this goalie now. They get in. Xander forces his guy. They've got a back door, and they tie it up. Back door was open, and they just took advantage of it. So, score is 2-2 as we get into the second period here. Owen, Chase, Landon. Chase has it. Comes in right below us. Nice, leaves it for Owen. Owen scoots around behind the net with a lot of speed, and then he backhands it up to Chase. Chase sends one in, flutters in front of the net. No rider is there to take advantage of it. Nice job by Lars to hold that one up, and then they pick it up and get in, send one across the crease over to the wall, and Owen sends it up into the middle. Lars steps up, grabs that one, sends it deep as he avoids a hit, and the kid buries himself into the boards. And much to the delight of all of our... Oh, Phillip has to get way out of the net for that one. He came up to the middle of the circle. Kid had almost a breakaway, but Phillip stepped up and swatted that puck away. And after a moment's battle, kid goes down off the back of the net. I don't know what he's doing back there. I don't know if there's a penalty. Oh, the net must be off from him hitting it. Phillip's bottle got dumped over into the corner. I'm sure he's not too happy about that. So Jacob, Ryan, and Jackson are out there on offense. Bjorn and James on defense. Ryan wins the face. Bjorn hard up the boards, picked down by their D. Centering pass goes across to the other boards. Ryan gets it and gets it up to Jacob. Jacob tries to hit Jackson. Jackson tried to stay on side, but Ryan has to collect it and skate back out and then in. Ryan has it, backhand. Jackson picks it up. Jackson pass to himself. Ryan grabs it, far corner. Jackson back up to Bjorn. Oh shit, there's a breakaway. Nice save. Ryan gets it across the blue line. Ryan across to Jacob. Jacob sends one. Oh, that was a beautiful shot. Sorry, I didn't have a good camera angle on that, but Jacob had a really good shot. Goalie just got a hold of it, and it went just wide right of the net. Xander backpedals in front of our net. He moves it up to Ryan. Ryan looking for Jackson. Ryan still has it. Ryan comes in. Ryan comes in. Low angle shot. And, oh, where's that puck? Again, sorry, we're so close. Too close, sorry. But Ryan had a good shot on that one. It almost made it through the 5-hole. Landon, Fisher, Jack are out there right now, face off in front of us. Fisher's going to take the draw. 14-17, scores 2-2. Puck drop, win back to T-Birds. They bounce it up. And out of the zone, they get in. Xander grabs it, circles to the outside. Nicely done, Xander. Goes back down into the near corner. Kicked around to the far corner. Fisher gets there. He backs it around to Xander. Xander kicks it up the boards again. Jack tries to get there. T-Birds have it on the boards back there. Xander steps in the way, and they backhand it up to Landon. Landon turns it and gets it up, and their D does a nice job keeping it in. They send it down deep, flutters past wide left of the net. Xander up off the glass, comes down funny. T-Birds pick it up, shot interrupted. Doesn't make it through. Ooh, that one gets through the crease. Now Landon has good possession and some space to skate. He cuts to the middle and he gets picked. They take it over, get to the red line, and it comes back to Xander. Xander backhands it out of the zone as he goes down and complains to the ref that he got checked in the back. I didn't see it, but I'm sure it happened. Kane puts one up into the netting, and that's going to be out of play for a whistle. So we get a line change. Looks like Ryan's back out there with Lincoln, Caden, TJ, and Lars on defense. Face-off should be where? Just outside our zone? Right, far side. 13-12, 2-2 is the score, second period. Ryan takes the draw. Caden's out on his left. Ryan gets it. Ryan to Lars. Lars gets the red line. Lincoln just chips it in, and they grab it. Oh, there's a hit from behind on Lincoln. Shit, another 2 and 10. He gets up. Yep. Another boarding. Nice. Power play for the Riders. Should be a 2 and 10. Let's see if they actually put 2 kids in there. It looks like no. Nope. Okay, face off right in front of us. We got Landon here, we got Owen there, we got Lincoln there. And then we have Jacob. I'm going to back the camera out a little bit. I think that's all we can go, so you can see some action. Puck is loose, picked up by Chase. Chase to Owen. Owen walks the blue. Owen comes down. Moves it to Chase. Chase down to Landon. Landon, this is a great bird's eye view of our power play. Chase sends one through. Bounce pass. Bounce pass off the goalie. Picked up by T-Birds and sent the length of the ice. 1:40 remaining. Phillip holds it up for Owen. Owen comes out with some speed. He moves it up to Chase. Chase goes in far side. Bounces it off the boards. Owen gets there. Tries to get it up. Pinch down. He gets it up to Landon. Landon moves it across to Lincoln. Lincoln up to Landon. Landon back over to Chase. Chase to Owen. Owen top of the blue line. Owen moves it up to Lincoln and just out in front of him. Lincoln has to grab it. Moves it up to Landon, or Owen. Owen back to Lincoln. Lincoln comes in with some speed. Lincoln right in front of us. Down around behind the net. Lincoln circles around. He moves it up to Chase. Chase. Owen. Owen, I thought he was going to do a one-timer. He backs it up to the blue line. Leaves it down for Chase. Chase looking for the opening. Off the back of the net. Jacob. Lincoln sends it up to Chase. Or Lincoln to Owen. Owen down to the top of the circle. Bottom of the far circle. Round through. One-timer opportunity. Nice. Oh, uh-oh. It's all Phillip. And T-Birds go up by 1. So, paid the price. Shorthanded goal for T-Birds. Lincoln let that one just go out of the zone and then tried to save it. Wound up falling. The kid took the puck. Breakaway. score. So we're down by 1. We've got a little bit of work to do here. Let's go, boys. Let's not give up. Trojans out there with Jackson and Caden. Win back to Bjorn. Over to Lars. Lars up to Jackson. Jackson chips it off his stick into the near corner. Caden gets there. They send it hard up. Bjorn pinches it on the boards. And Ryan back up to Bjorn. Bjorn moves it across to Lars. Lars sends one in. Glove saved by their goalie. Holds on, no rebound. And a whistle. 11:04. 11:04 left. We're still on the power play for another 7 seconds. There's Jackson right here, number 2 in front of us. Ryan takes the draw. Ooh, nice win back by Ryan. Back, winds up on Bjorn's stick. Down to Jackson. Jackson in the near corner. Jackson tries to get it out in front, but they take it. Comes back to Lars. Lars. Ooh, good job. Yeah, nice job, Jackson. He got a stick on that one. Ryan comes in to get it in the near corner, and he skates to the far corner. Holds up, gets sandwiched. They come out with it. They move it up. Nice step by James. And James gets it into the zone. What a defensive play by James. That was really pretty. Puck up out of play. Caden and Ryan were over there. Kid throws hands up into Ryan's face. Ryan just walks away. Jack, Fisher, Landon, TJ, and James. Riders down by 1, 10:20 remaining in the second. Probably another couple minutes till we get halftime. And a nice cut. James sends one through, fluttering off of somebody's body. They send it to the far boards. James pinches down. Nice aggressive move by James. He's at the hash marks, getting worked by Big 18. James punches him off. Still working. Fisher kicks it back. There we go. Jack does a nice job. Puck is loose. Oh, Landon! Oh, where they're going to be. There's a delayed penalty coming. Up to James. James sends one through. Flutters to the near corner. We got a man advantage. Phillip is in the. Yeah, there we go. Oh, they touch up. Phillip came to the bench. Owen went out. We had a man advantage. And what's the call going to be on this one? But Tbirds will be heading to the box, to the penalty box again. Slashing or. Sorry, I don't know if that's slashing or holding. Okay, either way, we're on the power play in the offensive zone. Owen takes the draw. Jacob, Chase, Lincoln. Who's on the far side? I think that's... Oh, shot, and little juicy rebound was sitting there, and it took the goalie about a half second to slam his glove down on top of it. He finally does. Puck comes over. Face-off is going to be in the near side, so Landon, Owen, Jacob, Lincoln, Chase. Puck win back. Landon, they get there. Jacob has it. Brings it back up to Chase. Chase to Owen. Owen walks across the blue line. He goes far side, leaves it for Lincoln. Lincoln moves it across to Chase. Chase looking for that backdoor to Owen, and that was a good setup play. Landon has it up to Chase. Chase back up to Owen. Owen moves it back to Chase. Chase walks in, moves it across to Lincoln. Lincoln back up to Chase. Chase, they didn't have an opening. Owen backs up. Shot just up and over the net. Picked up by Landon. Landon back up to Chase. Chase walks down top of the circle, cutting through the middle, off his skates, and Landon comes away with it. Landon goes down, moves it up to Chase. Chase floats it through, and the goalie covers it. Okay. That was not bad. Got some opportunities there. Got some shots on net. Got some almost made it through. 8:36 remaining in the second, and that should be halftime. No, they're going to play on. Okay, Ryan. 59 seconds remaining on the power play. So we're about halfway through. Jackson has it. Jackson moves it to TJ. TJ walks down. He moves it across to Lars. Lars sends one through. Saved by their goalie. And Jackson gets pushed from behind. Caden is out there. That looks like it's going to be now halftime. They're heading all. That's weird that they did that, but whatever. 8:25 remaining in the second period. We're going to take an ice cut, so join us back in about 10 minutes or so. Keep your eye on the screen. 3-2 is the score. Riders down by 1 on a late short-handed goal by the T-Birds. We were in the middle of our power play, and they got a little breakaway and finished it off. So 3-2 is the score. Come back in a few minutes. Okay, welcome back. Here we go, getting ready for the second half. 8:25 remaining in the second period. I was told during intermission that the shots, which are not putting up on the board, are like 27 us, 8 them. So there you have a little bit more information. So we just have to keep that pressure up, crack their goalie a few more times. Why does it look like they have a new goalie in here? This kid looks smaller. Maybe he's not. I guess not. He's just on his knees and he's getting warmed up, but he looks relatively small there, but I guess when he stands up he's going to be pretty tall. Let's see how tall he is compared to the ref. Yep. He's not a small kid. All right, Riders, let's go. Bring it for the second half. So we have, just to reset, we're on the power play for another 49 seconds. Smith, Halleck, Senya, Carney, Chase Feeler are out there for this one. Face off in the offensive zone. Win back. Kick back to Landon. Landon comes to the near boards. Drops it back to Chase. Chase dumps it off to Owen. Owen down the middle. And the puck is loose in front. Jacob was jamming at it. Chase gets over there, gives it to Landon. Landon mishandles that one. It goes up the boards, just underneath Lincoln's stick, all the way down to the other end. 24 seconds, 23 left. Phillip holds it up behind our net. Owen picks it up. We have one last rush here. 17, 16. Owen, Landon in the zone. Owen. 1-2. Lincoln. Shot up and out of play. What's that? Oh yeah, for sure. Eric, coach. Okay, 3 seconds left. Shot by Lincoln went up a stick and out of play. Ryan, they get it. Off the boards hard, up to their winger. Ryan hustles over to get that one. Nice job, Ryan. Xander's out there with Kane on defense. Ryan comes in. Ryan makes a move through the middle. Ryan around behind the net. Ryan still has it. Jackson steps out of the way. Xander puts one up to the dot. Jackson shot off of a skate, hits the goalie. Nice job by Jackson. That was actually a really smart play. Ryan tries to get it. Xander pinches down, but they get it out of the zone. Caden recovers it. Caden moves it up to Kane. Finally makes it to Kane. Kane bounce passes it into the zone, and Ryan gets hard up on after it. It goes full, almost length of the ice, and icing is waved. James gets it around to Bjorn in the near corner. Bjorn gets hit from behind. He backhands it over to James again. James tries to outlet pass and gets it turned over. Kid has it. James moves through and takes it away. Nice job, James. He moves it up to, who was that? Caden. Caden to Ryan. Ryan walks down the middle. Ryan looking for number 2. Sends a pass. And, Jackson had a great opportunity there right in front of the net off of rebound shot off of, what a play by Bjorn. And then he nails the kid up on the boards. He dove and swept that puck away. Ryan gets it, comes into the zone. Ryan shot up and out of play. Nice sequence for these boys. That was really good play. And Ryan goes off with a smile. So we have Lincoln out there with Fisher at taking the draw. Jack on the far side. Lars and TJ are on defense. Jeez. Whatever that was about. Fisher intently watches the puck drop, and he wins it back. Nice job, Fisher. Lars sends one through, gets deflected wide. Lincoln is behind the net. Lincoln gets tripped down, and they get it out. Jack, with a nice body, interrupts the flow. Good job. And then the kid takes a swing at Fisher's head. Lincoln dumps him up to Fisher. Fisher, puck comes up. There we go. TJ finishes a check. Back over to Lars. Lars to Jack. Jack. Oh, Jack. I'm going to watch that one for a second. Yep, both of them are going to go to the box. Jack wasn't standing for that shit. Jack's still talking to him. Yeah, the kid was hitting Jack in the head, so Jack's going to hit you back. Kind of, you know, what happened. It's called retaliation. But we get called for it, so it's going to be 5-on-5. Lannon, Owen, Chase, Xander, Kane. Face off in the offensive zone to their goalie's right. Far side, Owen takes the draw. 5:31 remaining in the second period. 3-2 is the score. Puck drop, loose. Comes back, Xander gets there. Xander sends it up, Lannon gets it. Lannon backhands it down. Chase, ooh, nice. Oh, shoot, that was great. And Kane puts one on, nice shot. Goalie just saves that one. That was head and 5-hole, but that was a really good play by Chase trying to hit, I think, I don't know, it happened so fast, but good passing anyway. Good opportunity. Nice little backhand pass out in front. Owen takes this draw right in front of us. Puck drop back. Lannon goes to get it. Lannon hustles to the far corner. Chase grabs it, loses it. Picked up by Tbirds and skated out of the zone. They get into our zone. Kid shot, sticked aside by Phillip. Winds up behind the net in the far corner. Tbirds have it behind the net. And Xander's putting some good pressure on him. Nice job, Xander putting the body up on the boards. Tying the kid up. Owen tries to get it off the boards. And, oh, Kane was looking for it to come out. It does come out, but Tbirds get a hold of it. They're down in the bottom of the far corner. Shot, I think that was deflected out. And then, is that Kane? Yeah, Kane is going. Oh, nice pass by Kane over to Chase. And then Chase, nice job, Kane! Woo, baby, what a hit. Cause a turnover. Nice hit, and then the turnover. They send it up ice for icing. Good job, Kane. Man, that was a hell of a hit. And caused a turnover, got it into the zone, created an opportunity. That was a good hockey play. Both our guys are still in the box. I don't know when they're coming out, but Lincoln is going to be taking the draw. Ryan is just in back of him, waiting for the shot. So that's our setup on the right-hand side of the rink. Yep, right there. Oh, Ryan just misses it wide right. James pinches down, trips himself up. Caden back to Lincoln. Lincoln in the far corner. Lincoln still has it. Lincoln across to Caden. Caden backhand blocker saved by the goalie. Into the far corner, picked up by Ryan. Ryan back up to James. James sends one through. Oh, bounces off the goalie's pads. Lincoln grabs it in the near corner, bounces it up to Bjorn. Bjorn back to Lincoln. Lincoln, gets picked. And they get it out of the zone. And there's a rush going the other way, a 2-on-2. Saved by Phillip. Puck goes up. Lincoln gets it. Kicks it out. James tries to sweep it out. They get it, keep it in, and there's an odd man situation. Shot goes up and over, hit the glass. I heard it. Lincoln gets it out of his. Nope, they keep it in. Kid goes down, bottom of the near circle. Walks to the hash mark, sends one through. Kick saved by Phillip. Kid walks in, back of the net. Ryan overskates that one. Puck is in front. Comes to the near boards. Lincoln overshoots that one, and Ryan gets it up and out. Caden puts some pressure on him. Bjorn tries to get it. Winds up behind our net. Picked up by Tbirds. Back up to the near point. Shot goes through just wide, tipped wide of the net. That was a good play by them. They have it. They get it down. Far hash. Bjorn up off the glass. Ryan tries to get it up and out. Bounces back to a T-bird. They backpedal and move it up. Lincoln comes off. Caden comes off. Kid walks through. Shot. Saved by Phillip. Sorry, we're so far away, but that was a nice save by Phillip. Really well done. Jacob, TJ, Lars, Owen, and Jackson. 2:32 left in the second period. Riders down by 1. Win back to T-Birds. Shot, score. Wow. On ice shot, went under his left leg pad, I think. And that blows. Kind of shocking. They won it off the face-off shot. Just a little funky little shot on the ice. Nothing too serious. Makes it through. 4-2 is the score. Coming up on the end of the second. Owen takes the draw, wins it back. Lars to TJ. TJ back to Lars. Lars skates it up to the blue. Sends it into the far corner. Bounces over a T-Bird stick. And then Jackson just frickin' reams this kid and gets off. And then there's a penalty coming. Jackson, I think, is heading to the box. And he's talking. Jacob says, please be quiet. Cross check. 2 minute. For whatever that is. What is that? Puck drop, power play for T-Birds. Kid walks up to the top, back to the near point, back to the top, comes out of the zone. There we go. Oh, Jacob goes back in. Let me see if I can check in from behind. No, it was 2 hands out. Cross-checking, I think, is what it was, yeah. That's what they called Jackson for. Jacob comes in hot. They bang it to the far corner. Jacob, nice pressure. It's Jacob, Owen, TJ, and Lars on this kill. They swing it all the way around to the top of the near point. And Owen almost gets it out. The kid grabs it, sends one through. Someone took a shot. That was TJ. Ate that puck. He's a little slow getting up. Oh, that one stung. TJ's limping off. Man, TJ, I'll tell you, number of pucks eaten, that kid is by far and away the most. Looks like Ryan is at center. They win it back. Ryan, Xander, Lincoln, and Kane. Near point. Top of the near circle. Bottom of the near circle. Turns, shoots. Nice job by Xander. Kane puts his man up into the boards. Forces a exit. Lincoln is there to chase. Ryan gets a stick on it. They come across. Kid makes a move. Kane's forcing it. Into the near corner. Ryan gets there. That was Ryan sent it the length of the ice. What? What is going on? Xander is jawing. Why did they blow the frickin' whistle? There was no icing. We're on the kill. Dipshits. Are they saying Xander has to stay out there? Oh. Jeff is going off. For what reason? I don't know. Must have said something. I don't know exactly what's going on here. When Xander was jawing, maybe Jeff was jawing, I don't know. Anyway, what's happening? Looks like Ted's coming on to assist in the penalty box. I don't know if I've ever seen that. Ted gets an arm from the ref, and as he prances across the ice out to the box. So Ted takes over duties in there, and I don't know. Is there going to be a penalty called on that or what? I don't. Huh. Weird. I don't know if I've ever seen our penalty box guy or gal get thrown. So 4 on 5 right now. James, Lincoln, Ryan, Bjorn, and James. Tbirds have it. Ryan patrols. 33 seconds left. 44 in the period. Ryan does a nice job. Takes it away. Ryan, move it up to Lincoln. Lincoln. Are you effing kidding me? They call that offsides. I don't know about that one. I'll have to go watch the tape. That was questionable. Nice pass from Ryan to Lincoln. Nice win by Ryan. Comes all the way back into the zone. Lincoln patrols. They get it. Move it up to the winger. Down ice. Up to the point. Lincoln comes in. Gets it out. Actually, that was Ryan. Oh, icing his wave this time? Oh, really? Up off the glass, right here in front of the bench. Lincoln puts it back into the zone. Whatever. They called it offside, and then Owen went in to try to crash the net. The goalie was like all crazy about that. 2.6 seconds and the goalie comes out. Why is he going out? Oh, they're putting a extra skater out there. So they have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, they got a guy really wide. See him way out there. So for 2.6 seconds, they're pulling their goalie. It's an interesting play. We win it. And let's see if anything goes on here. Nope. Bayach. That's the goalie's name, Bayach. Okay, the end of 2, going into the third. Riders down by 2. Third period. We got a little bit of work to do. Need to score 3 times in 1 period right here. We can do it. I know we're still up on shots. 1, 2, 3 riders. Let's go. All right, Philip. Take it up top, baby. Philip. Getting red eye. And we're starting off with Chase, Owen, Landon, and Lars, and TJ. Okay, riders, let's go. This is it. 17 more minutes. False start. Everybody crashed in. Puck is won by T-Birds, back to their D, up the wing, back to TJ. TJ has it, skates back, sends it across to Lars. Lars gives it to Owen. Owen gets into the zone. Owen drops it off for Landon. Landon back to Owen. Owen sends one through, on net, rebound, just jumps over TJ's stick, and they're off to the races into our zone. Lars tries to get back there. Kids jams it in front. They still have it. Back it up to the point. Kid fans on it, comes out of the zone, and then he cycles it back in. Delayed offsides. Puck goes to the far side. Lars gets there, off. They touch it, and all the way down. All the way down. Yep. Face off goes all the way. TJ's limping again coming off the ice. He's one-legging it. Man, that kid's tough. Ryan, Lincoln, Caden, Xander, and Kane out there. Face off in the offensive zone. It looks like Ryan will be taking this one. Oh! Ryan won that one and then got his own face off. Goes down and takes a shot. Lincoln had it. Ryan gets run up into the corner. Lincoln comes back to Lincoln. Bounce pass up to Xander, just a little far, comes out of the zone. Xander couldn't quite close that gap. Kane sends it in. We get off, and we clear the zone. Ryan, Caden are up there. Lincoln's patrolling. Comes out again. Xander picks it up on the other side of the blue line, and then he backhands it in. We have to clear again. And Lincoln goes down to, Kane keeps it alive, and then they get it out. Kane hustles back. He's got some pressure on. Swings it around behind the net and keeps going. Let's go, Kane. Kane hits Caden. Caden got a breakaway. Caden stopped by the goalie. Up and out. Bjorn's going to have to get this one. Bjorn and James. Icing is the call. Swings back down the other way. Oh, that was a good opportunity for Caden. Goalie stopped it. He was looking for the 5-hole, and the goalie shut it down. So, face-off is going to be at center ice, I guess. Why? That was icing. Why is it at center ice? Don't know. Maybe it wasn't icing. I don't know. Something happened. Owen, Smitty, Jackson. They pick it up. Floated in the middle. Picked up by Owen. Backpedals. Nice backpedaling. Jackson leaves it for Jacob. Jacob is trying to crush it down through the middle. Comes up and out of the zone. Jacob does a beautiful job taking it away. Gets it out to Senya. Senya over to Jackson. Jackson backs it into Senya, and Senya can't quite get it through, and James puts one on net. Nicely done, James, but their goalie is up to the task on that one as well. So, getting some pressure. Good back and forth. Jackson hitting Owen, cutting to the net. Couldn't quite connect on the shot off of that one. It wound up back on James's stick, and he puts one in from the long way out. Goalie saves it. 14:52 remaining. In the third, we're down by 2. 4-2 is the score. 2 scores came. First one from Ryan. The second one from Owen, from Chase. I think Ryan's was probably unassisted, or was unassisted for a long time. I don't know who officially got that assist, but remember he took it from in front of basically the scoring table, walked it all the way down to the other side. Puck comes up, goes down, picked up by Tbirds. They skated out of the zone. Anyway, Ryan, turnover right there. They get into the zone with a clear angle to the goal. Nice job by James. They get a shot. We get it up. Their defense kept it in. Bjorn circles around, up across to Owen. Owen hits Jacob. Jacob tries to cut through. He can't. Kid pokes it ahead. He's got it from the dot. Shot. Loose puck in front. Man, that was... Philip was down and gives it to James. James got pressure on him. He goes wide side, bounce pass, picked up by big number 18. He gets it into the zone. Bottom of the circle, stick to the near side by Philip. Jack's trying to get it out. They grab it. James gets it up to Lincoln. Nice job. Lincoln steps away from a big hit from number 18. Shot by Fisher. Just goes through the crease, and ooh, there's going to be a penalty coming on Jack, heading to the box, and we're going to be on the kill. Anyway, to finish my story about Ryan's nice goal, that first one, he walked all the way across the other side, top of the circle, maybe hit the dot, we'll have to look, and then he 2 and 10. Smitty goes to the box for the 2. Jack's going to sit for 10. And Ryan buried it single-handedly. That was nicely done. So on the kill, we've got Lars, TJ, Landon, and Owen face off here in front of us. Cut out to the widest angle that I can. Puck goes back behind the net. TJ zings it up off the glass. Funny bounce up to Owen. Owen and Landon are going on the short-handed rush. Ooh, Owen from Landon. Shot saved by their goalie. Owen winds up on the ground. Tbirds take it over, skate out of the zone, cut through the middle, cross center ice, and down to the far side. Lars tries to kick it up. He meets some resistance at the hash marks. Landon does get it up and out. Nicely done. Chase is going freaking hard. Their goalie holds up. We get a line change. Jackson is out there. Kane is out there. Chase and Lars. Back up to the point, far side. Kid walks down. Sends it through, back door, couldn't connect. Nice job by Chase to get it up and out. Look at Jackson go. He's going to beat that kid. Puck comes up. Chase has it. Chase. Oh, just gets under Kane's stick. Xander collects it in the back. He sends it up. Far down. Nope. What? I mean, it's a frickin' power play, so we don't need to touch it, dude. I mean, I know you're all about that, but that was unnecessary. Ooh, good step by Caden. Caden's out there. Ooh, tip just goes wide. Trudge is out there. They get it across to the near point. Go to the far dot. Puck is loose in front! And they frickin' get that. .11:41 left, and now the score is 5-2, and that's going to be a little difficile to come back from. Oh, that one hurt. We needed it to go the other way, not this way. Keep playing, boys. That's the word off the bench. Keep playing, boys. That's right. Not over till it's over. Let's go. Trudge and Caden, Lincoln, and James and Lars. Nice win back by Trudge to Lars. Lars to James. James goes up, tries to get it through, trying to look for Lincoln on that backside. They get it into the zone. Ooh, nice job by James to swat it to the side. He backhands it up to Lincoln. Lincoln gives it to Ryan. Ryan squirts up through, cuts to the middle. Ryan's going. There's a beautiful shot by Ryan from Caden. Caden popped the bottle, and Ryan gives it to Caden from Lincoln. So nice job, Caden. There, look at that smile. Good job, boys. Caden, nice, beautiful shot. That's what they said. Don't give up. Caden, Ryan, Lincoln. Okay, let's go. 3-2 now. 2 goals. The most difficult lead in hockey. Or the most dangerous lead, sorry. Ooh, Chase. Chase sends one through. Nice shot by Chase. Oh, who was on the back door? That was Landon getting it over to Owen. Nice look by Landon, but couldn't quite connect with Owen. Owen gloves that one down. He backs it around to TJ. TJ gets it right back to Owen. Owen goes down into the zone. Shot goes to the far corner. Tbirds get there. Comes up and out of the zone. Bjorn swats it across to TJ. TJ picks it up. Gets it into the zone. No icing on the other side of the red line. Picked up by Tbirds. Skated up with some speed. They get it up, and TJ steps into the kid and drills him down. Bjorn sends it to the boards, up and out, goes down for no icing. Chase is there. Fisher, Kane, nice. Fisher grabs it. Fisher comes across to Xander. Xander right in front of us. Walks up, moves it up to the T-Birds, looking for Kane. Then there's a good body by Xander, Jackson, and Jacob. Jackson has it. Shot. Puck is up and loose. And, oh, Jacob had a shot. Blocker saved by their goalie. I heard it. Xander sends one in, doesn't make it through all the way through to the net, and he has to back up. Goes down to his knees, and Kane steps up. Nice job, Kane. Good job, baby. Kane gets across the red, sends it down deep, zings it around the boards to the near side. Fisher tries to shoot one through, hits a skate, deflects into the near corner. Xander pinches down to the hash marks, gets crushed up. Jackson comes in to support. Xander's still battling. Hard to see because it's a little bit blocked by all the glass and stuff. They send it up the near boards and then get it up, not out. They're having a hard time exiting. We get a line change. Lars goes on for Kane. Xander's still out there. Oh my, are you kidding me? Look at that dude on Xander. Come on. This dude's getting his stick up in Xander's face. Yeah, Xander. Let's coach the ref a little bit here. Okay, 9-12, 2-goal differential. I don't know what the shots are, but face-off is here in front of us. Ryan. Fresh off an assist to Caden. T-Birds pick it up in the near corner. Up to Caden. Caden looking for Lincoln. He couldn't quite get a clear lane to go to the other side of the ice as they rushed up. Oh! Just over Lincoln's stick, and nice. Oh, there's interference coming. Yep. We're going to be heading to the box. Jack is going to be having a compatriot in there, a teammate. Lars is going for interference. 2 minutes, 8:48 remaining. We're on the kill again. Looks like TJ and Bjorn are out there. And then Chase and Owen are coming out. Face off in the defensive zone to Phillips' right. Puck drop, comes back. Chase tries to sweep it, and it just gets to their D or their point man. Right here in front of us, down to the near corner. Up to the hash, up to the point, far point, top of the far circle, far hash, bottom of the far circle. Nice job by Chase to pin his guy up, but they still have the puck. There we go. Chase takes it away. He's 2-on-1. Owen's going with him. Oh, saved by their goalie. Net comes off. Whistle's blown. Nice play by those guys. Holy cow. Good job, Owen and Chase. That was a great opportunity, especially on a shorthanded situation. Bjorn comes off. Xander and Kane go on. Owen and Chase are still out there. Chase takes the face off. Puck goes back behind the net. And they come up and out. Wide side. Kane forces them into the boards, causes another turnover. Nice job, Kane. Owen goes through. There's a shot. Oh, just blocked by their D. Oh my gosh, nice shot by Owen. Landon comes in. They dump it. They're not able to really get too much on this power play. We're 1, 2, 3, 4. Jackson is out there with Landon. Far. Nope. They get it. Oh, and they backhand it around. Landon almost gets there. Far corner. Near side, bounce passes up to the near point, almost goes out. Kid walks in, leaves it for a trailer, goes up to the point. Shot goes up. Oh, just bounces down about 2.5 feet wide of the net, of an empty net. And Xander picks it up. He hits Landon on an odd man rush. It's our third odd man rush of the power play. 8 seconds left. Another opportunity. Their goalie's standing pretty tall, but we're getting some good opportunities there. TJ puts a body up into them. We're back to full strength. Ryan's out there. James grabs the puck, circles around to the top of the circle. He's got Trudge. He squirts through, and they send it back down. That should be icing, and it is. Yep. 6:35 remaining in the third. 5-3 is the score. Don't give up, boys. Don't give up. I think the coach should say that again, because the last time he said it, we scored. So Ryan, Caden scored from Ryan. Lincoln's taking this draw this time. Ryan's right behind him. Let's see if they can do it. Puck goes back Tbirds' way. Back up to the point. James has it. James gets it to the top of the circle. Elbows flying. Puck is up and not out. Lincoln's harassing. Caden pinches down. Ryan keeps it in. They swing it around to the far boards. TJ pinches up and keeps it down low. Ryan squirts through behind. Lincoln sends a kid down, and James goes over to TJ. TJ gets into the zone, and he swings it hard around to Ryan. Ryan is there. Lincoln's coming in to help. It comes up and out. TJ has to grab it again. TJ's on this side of the ice now. TJ's all over the place. He's behind the net. He's in front of the net. He's on this side. He's on that side. TJ skates it up. Skates it out. TJ puts one in on net, blockered aside by the goalie. TJ comes off. He's like, yeah, I'll put a long bomb out there. Fisher takes a big elbow to the head. No call there. Puck is in front. Jacob sends one through. Just misses high the net, and they have a kid down who's not getting up anytime. Yeah, he's trying to get up. He's okay. He's sitting up. Slow to get up is what I would say. Two teammates help him up. Got big number 18. I would say yes, but I'm not sure. He's slow wheeling it off. I hope he's okay. As our guys get ready for action over on the far side. Fisher takes the draw. Bjorn and Lars are back, along with Jackson's far side, Jacob's near side. Fisher. Jack is still in the box. Maybe not. Puck goes through, kicked aside by their goalie. Bjorn forces it. Lars comes back to grab it. Circles back to the near side, then sends it the other way for Bjorn. Jackson hits Fisher on an outlet. Fisher gets the red and dumps it in. I think that's Jack still out there. There's an airmail picked up by Jacob. Then they grab it and send it in on net. Phillip grabs it. Let's go. 4:29, boys. We got to go. We got 2 goals to score. Jackson. Nice pass up to Chase. Line change by Fisher. Owen steps in. Puck comes into our zone. Bjorn sends it to the near boards. Chase tries to get there. Goes back around to Landon, or Owen. Owen gets it to Landon. Landon backhands it over to Chase. Chase sends it to Owen. Owen shoots it. Goal saved by their goalie, and it comes out. Xander hustles back, and he's got some pressure. Pulls up behind the net. Skates out, wide side to Kane. Kane skates it up, hits Owen. Owen drives, makes a move to the inside. One-timer shot by Chase, misses wide, and it comes up and out. Odd man rush. Nice job. Who was that? Kane getting back. Beautiful job. Oh, just passed up. Offside by them. Now they're on. Xander grabs it. Xander backs it around to Kane. Kane, top of the circle, batted down. Comes out, comes back in the zone. Kid's going to look for a shot. Centering pass interrupted. Kane has it. Gets it up to Chase. Chase is going with Ryan. Chase. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what happened there. Lincoln. Nice job. Good forecheck. Kid sends it in for icing. 2:48. We're running down the clock here. We got to get one right now. Jack finally comes out of the box at 2:48. He was waiting for that long whistle. He's pissed. Lincoln takes the draw. Ryan's behind him, looking for that face-off win and shot. Nope, they won it. And they send it. TJ grabs it. That was going to be icing. Come on, we don't have a lot of time. We don't have a lot of time. Pass by TJ right to a T-Bird, and they get it back down into the zone. James goes to Ryan. Ryan up to Lincoln. Lincoln sends it back to Ryan. Ryan chips it into the zone. They bat it out. Picked up by Lincoln. Lincoln. Way nice pass over to Caden. Caden shoots one. Goalie saves it. Holds on. No rebound. Good passing, but that was a long shot, and that goalie had a long time to watch it come in. Line change. Bjorn comes out. No. Timeout. 2:09 left. Timeout by Riders, I'm sure. Let's see what magic we can pull out here. Last 2 minutes of the game. 5-3 is the score. T-Birds on the winning side of it. Okay, empty net, extra skater. Lincoln, Chase, Ryan, Owen, and Jacob, and Landon. So there's 6 skaters out there. Jacob is taking the face off. .209 left on the clock. Puck is still loose. Back over to Owen. Owen at the point. Owen walks across. Sorry, we're so close in here. Puck loose in front. They get it up and out. Owen comes back to grab it. Owen skates up. Goes wide. Fans on the entry pass. They bang it back up and out. But luckily, Chase is there to get it. Chase collects it. Landon cuts through the center. Landon offside. Damn, that ref was right there looking for that too. And Lincoln and Chase were over on that side. Landon cut back in the middle, and everybody was heading for the net. Okay, reset. Face off right outside. 1:36 remain on the clock. 2 goal disc down. Back to Owen. Owen Got Ryan. Owen works it to the top of the circle. Works it down below. Takes a crush up behind. Pinned up on the boards. Owen has it, centering pass. And it looks like Chase saved that goal. Kid had that one lined up. Chase got a stick on it. 114. Let's go, boys. We got to go. We got to go. We've got to go. Chase in. Back up to Owen. Owen looking for Trudge. Sends one. Blocker saved by their goalie. Jacob picks it up. Loses it. Someone gets pushed down from behind. Back up to Owen. Owen looking for a one-timer from Chase. Chase in the middle. Ryan gets it. Ryan gets number 2 from a shot off of Owen, I think. So they pull within 1 with 47 seconds remaining. That worked. Nice job. Good job, Ryan. Ryan gets number 2. All right, we're still down by 1. Okay, not much time left. I think Philip's going to be heading to the box. Yep, they're clearing the door for him. We just need a possession. Yep, there we go. Let's go, Philip. Let's go, Philip. Here he comes. He's heading in. Extra skater on, that being Ryan. Lincoln's down there in the corner working it. Lincoln moves it around. Chase has it in the far corner. Back up to Trudge. Trudge at the point. 32, 31. Back across and out of the freaking zone. We have to get it. 26. Back to Ryan. Ryan gets it. Goes in. Ryan leaves it for Smitty. Smitty sends one. Not a hard shot. Sticked into the near corner. 18 seconds remain. And they get it up. We get it back in. That's going to be offsides. Oh, that ref is real vociferous. 11.6 seconds left. 1 goal game. Extra skater on. Face off by Chase. We got 1 chance here. Puck goes back. They get it, send it. That's going to be game 6. Icing 5. Should be at about 5 point something, but they stopped it at 4.0. Need to put some more time on that clock. Yeah, 5. Should be 5 seconds, at least 5 seconds, but it's out 4. Every second counts, right? Jacob takes the face off. Owen's back, Ryan's back, puck is down. 3, 2, 1, bump. And let's see what goes on down there. Chase is mixing it up. And we come away from the weekend. 2 wins and a loss. A win against Tbirds, a win against Rampage, which was a thing of beauty, and a tight loss here, 1 goal loss to round out the weekend. But I think we're still in the CAHA standings, which is Colorado Amateur Hockey Association standing. I think we're still in 2nd place, which this weekend was important to for seeding for the tournament. So we'll probably be playing Rampage more than likely in the state tournament. And then whoever wins that will play the winner of Tbirds, which are in 4th, I believe, against Okanagan, which is in 1st, which it should be Oak. You never know. And so hopefully we'll be able to win the series against Rampage and then come back to face Oak for the state championship. So sorry to report on a loss for them today. 5-4 is the final score. T-Birds come out on top of this one. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking with us through the weekend. Thanks for your support of the Riders. Appreciate you watching wherever you are. It means a lot to me. And look forward to reporting next weekend from Connecticut. Final from T-Birds, 5-4. Riders lose. Thanks for your support of the Riders. Talk to y'all soon.